What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, look, we're gonna skip the intros and all that. We're gonna get straight to it. I know I usually don't hit y'all with 2 videos, but after I made my first video, I'm scrolling, and a video popped up on my feed with my name in the title. I said, this is a first for me. So I look, and it's the Hater World, or Blue Devil, responding to my video that I made yesterday, which if you didn't even click on the video, you wouldn't have known that I even said his name, because it's called OG Bry D is 100% correct. You see, the reason why I chose not to put your name in the title, because I didn't want people to think that this was some beef or some back and forth and click on it for that reason. Unlike what you did, you put my name in the title, which is very misleading. Hoodie Hood mad at prison politics. Now, if you didn't watch my video yesterday, please go look at it, and then go to the Hater World and look at his video and tell me exactly where I was mad at prison politics. Definitely don't think of that. Like, I don't, it wasn't about that. It was about what Bry D said, and Bry D was responding to what you said to Cartoon. And then Cartoon was responding to American Cholo. So here's the domino effect. Basically, you had said, because Cartoon was saying he wouldn't have took no video down or nothing like that after Tyga took the video down. First of all, Cartoon wouldn't make no goofy ass video like Tyga, and like he said, he wouldn't take it down. Your response was, well, make a video like that and we'll see. Like a little subtle threat. I'm starting to notice that you do that. You did that in the video today, and I'll get to that in a second. So Bry D's response was basically saying, we don't fall up under no dictatorship. Now, I'm a firm believer in, just because I'm pro mine, I don't have to be against yours. That's why I come into it with an unbiased mentality. And sometimes people don't like that. They want you to stand, they want you to draw a line and stand on this side, stand on that side. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. You got to draw a line if it's a group thing. But when you have isolated little incidences like this, why am I going to sit here and try to make it bigger and make it a race thing when it's this individual or that individual? So yeah, we don't fall up under dictatorship. You also don't have to disrespect people to get your point across. Like I said in the video yesterday, could Bry D have used a different word as opposed to puppets? Sure, but who am I to tell him what to say? That dude is old enough to be my dad. He didn't seen a lot more than me, particularly behind that wall. I mean, he did his thing on the street. I done done my thing on the street, but this ain't a pissing contest. But behind that wall, he's definitely seen more than me. So who am I to say what he can say and what he can't say? He could have used the word like organized or structure or whatever the case, but he chose to use puppets. If that made you mad, I understand that. That's very understandable, homie. But to dismiss everything that he said because you didn't like his choice of words, that's what I was getting at when you was yawning in the video and all that. He didn't make up any lies. Like I said, he could have used a different word. He didn't lie on y'all. He didn't say anything that wasn't true. If you're told to jump, you're gonna say how high. If you're told not to jump, you're not gonna jump. That's what it is. You also said someone sent you that video. You didn't really know what you was reacting to. Obviously, it was a first time reaction. I get it. But you could have easily been like, hey man, I'm not even responding to that. I'm not. But once you start using words like clowns and nobodies, you're making it worse. But you want to talk about division and all that. Like I said, as far as your little subtle threats, you also said something about if somebody wanna get at me about it or whatever, something along those lines, like when they see me or whatever, and you be with some haters or some fools that's about that action or whatever you use. Basically, like, come on, bro. So do we all. Like, what is the point of that, homie? I didn't hear Cartoon or Bri-D make any threat towards you. He said what he said. We don't take orders. We don't have anyone. We'll take orders to a certain extent, homie. If I respect you and you get at me and it makes sense, like, hey, bro, this is why. Then yeah, But I know you're not insinuating that y'all dictate what we do, because we know that's not true. Y'all do y'all, we do us. Then he got into, the ideology, the supremacist mentality and all of that. And, it's true. If you look at it, I don't think there's any other state where that alliance or loose alliance or understanding is like that in any other state. So, he didn't say anything wrong. He just let it be known that he also said, let me back up. He also said he deals with essays on an individual basis. So I don't know what you mean by divide. Before you speak, first of all, you try to act like you know who I was by saying some guy named Hoodie Hood. You've been in my comments before. And you're right, I did give you a shout out last week. I did. I pretty much gave you a shout out in the video yesterday. I said I rock with the channel. I wasn't feeling that video. Like, I agreed with you last week. I don't agree with you this week. Like, it's not a big deal, homie. So yeah, I gave you a shout out twice. Make this a third time. Shout out to you. Go check his channel out. Like I said, I didn't agree with it, homie. That's it. I was not mad. I was not yelling. I wasn't cussing. I wasn't threatening like you did. I didn't agree with you, bro. I don't agree with nobody 100% time. I don't agree with everything Bri Dog says. I don't agree with everything Cartoon says, especially when it came to American Cholo. That's his opinion. This is my opinion. I don't agree with everything S-Bone says. I don't understand what the problem is. I didn't agree with you. I didn't agree with Dubs when he made his video. He got in the comments. He spoke his piece. I said mine. It was just like, it's not a beef, homie. It's just two men, Bri-D is 100% correct. Cartoon is correct. S-Bone is correct, according to their experiences, homie. According to my experiences, I'm 100% correct. You know what they have? They're a lot older than me. So they have with, I don't know if y'all seen when Snow the Product was on live with American Cholo, and she said he gives Tio vibes. Like that old, that uncle with the old mentality and slightly bigot thoughts and stuff like that. I feel like the homies give off the same. Like they only know what they know, so they're going based on that. They, in their head, they're right. This is how it's always been. This is how it is. From my angle, it's a little bit different. I remember the homie said, they listen to rap music and they say nigga, and then they get around their people and they start talking Spanish and listening to that music, and they don't act like that around their people. From my experiences, yes, the fuck they do. Yeah, they'll turn off that Spanish music and put on some shoot 'em up, bang bang, nigga this, nigga that. They'll put on some Megan Thee Stallion and all this shit. Yeah, from my experiences. They be like, man, turn that shit off. That's just what I see. Things are changing. Things are evolving. The same mentality that American Cholo may have, they have it too. Not necessarily, well, we don't need to go back on that, but not as far as like, you know, some of his thoughts on certain things, but it's similar. It's similar. But that's all they know. But you got to do your homework on me, homie, while you saying, oh, Bri D tried to cause division and it worked. How did it work? I talked to my homie from Market Street yesterday. Hey, man, make sure you pull up. You know, I'm doing a little something. Want you to pull up. It's homies from my hood that can't pull up. But he can. And a couple other homies. I've been on street TV 4 times, homie. And the first time, I had the homies from Market Street. You know why? Because we changing the narrative, homie. We can't keep bringing up what happened back in the days and this and that. That's not going to get us nowhere. Things are changing. A lot of people think that the essays can't have a YouTube channel. Yes, they can. That's like saying they can't do interviews. Like how they got rappers and they could do interviews. You just got to know what you can and can't say, homie. But according to the old rules, yeah, that may have been true. So just because you didn't like what Bri D said, don't mean you got to start using words like nobodies and clowns and all this shit. Like, bro, he didn't say nothing. Listen, I can't speak for Bri D. I can't speak on Compton, homie. But from what Cartoon said, they don't beef for no essays. They got the Playboys right there. He don't particularly hang with them, so he doesn't know a lot of stuff that's changing because he don't kick it with them. S-Bone don't kick it with them. But they're street villains in the 40s. And if I'm not mistaken, it's 18s over there. They don't beef with them. The homies may have had something with the Hangout Boys. I don't know if they still do. That was once upon a time. One of the homies from out there could correct me. So these dudes ain't racist. They just calling it how it is based on their experiences behind the wall. I see things a little bit different, and I can only get on here and talk about my experiences. I can't get on here and talk about nobody else's experiences, homie. I'd be goofy as hell if all I did was talk about what that person went through and what they going through and what I heard and never tell you nothing about myself. But I think you took that a little too personal. Yeah, man, and I still rock with your channel. It ain't nothing personal. I see my name in the description, in the title, and I was like, let me watch this. I was busy at the time, still busy, but I had to address that, homie. Like I said, y'all can go check out the video and see where I was mad at prison politics. I don't know how you got that out of that. I just agree with what he said. Ain't nobody gonna make us take nothing down. I agree Tiger should have took that video down because it was goofy as fuck. And if you don't think the video was offensive, that's cool. Not even that. The fact that he said, I'm paying homage. Why, nigga? You ain't made not one song paying homage to black people when you black. So why do you feel the need to keep making several songs paying homage to them? Go Loco was cool. All right, boom. Nigga trying to go viral. I thought it was goofy. Yeah, take it down. Shouldn't have did it. Weirdo. That's it. That's all, homie. Just had to address you. Since you put my name in the title, like I said, I didn't put your name in the title because I didn't want to make it that. I wanted to make it more about what he said. I was highlighting what Bride Dog said as opposed to making it about you. But I had to say your name just based on people didn't know. They wouldn't have known what I was talking about. Now, you said something, I said something, no harm, no foul. We could leave it at that. Or you could holler at me on IG or vice versa. We can exchange numbers. We could get on the phone and we could talk about it. Either way, it don't make me no difference. I'm not about to keep going back and forth. Like I said, I didn't get on YouTube to beef with niggas. I didn't get on here to go viral off of beefing with niggas or getting celebrity boxing matches. None of that shit. I don't beef with my own enemies on social media. So why would I get on YouTube and start beefing with niggas in different cities and states and all that shit is goofy. Like I said, this ain't no beef. You felt like you needed to address me. And I'm addressing you back. So, there you go. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think.